Hello, welcome to Liz Rocks and Stuff. I'm Liz, and it's time for the final video in this series of opening two rock advent calendars, one from National Geographic and one from not National Geographic. So I'm going to put this one aside, and we are going to open up the last four of this one. So we're starting off with 21, which is right here. This is all of the accessories that came with it. I was making sure I had those for later, so they were in there. All right, so 21. That is Snowflake Obsidian. This is what I'm tumbling a bunch of this right now, so that's Snowflake Obsidian right there. 22. This is Geode. You can see it's got the crystals, and then that's the, I forget what you call that, but the outside of the geode. But yep, that's the geode right there. 23. That is hematite. Pretty sure this one had hematite on it. Yeah, hematite right there. Very shiny. And then the last one is going to be harder to get into because they put a thing over it. But yeah, so this is just a little crystal to try and dig something out of. So get this plastic off. That's harder than breaking the crystal open, taking this plastic off. All right, and in this case, they gave us this tool to try and get into this. So I'm not going to be gentle. There we go. We got one very small rose quartz, which if I remember correctly, is what I got out of it last year. So, if I come over here, the rose quartz that I got last year, that's the rose quartz I got last year. All right, so I'm gonna clean all this up, and then we'll get started on the not National Geographic version. And then after I open all of them, I am going to lay out the legends and match everything up and see what we got. All right, time for the not National Geographic, and this is what they gave us for breaking into that last little bit. But we're gonna start with 21. This is moss agate. Looking for it, moss agate, right there. And next, 22. That looks like, they might be saying this is lapis lazuli, but that looks more like, this might be blue spot jasper actually, because this is lapis lazuli. This is not polished, so that doesn't look the same at all. So this might be what they're calling blue spot jasper. All right, and then 23. Another blue one. This, again, this might be what they're calling lapis lazuli. That's a little bit closer. I'd be willing to buy that. I don't know that that's actually lapis lazuli, because this lapis lazuli cost me $30. This whole set cost me $20. So I don't know that I buy that this is a lapis lazuli, but we'll see. And then final door number 24. That's a choice right there. All right, so let's get this out of the way. Pull out these tools and see what they do. So I guess you're supposed to I prefer my stabbing method. All right, I got impatient and I just ran it under some water and broke some pieces off. This is unpolished amethyst with little bits of green whatever stuck in it. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna have to spend some time chipping all of that out. Yeah. Yay. All right. So I'm going to clean all of this up again and I will be right back. All right. I cut this off because it attaches at the top of the side, so it doesn't lay flat enough for me to lay stuff on it. This one is constructed a little bit differently. And so, yeah, let's start with the National Geographic. Let's figure out what we got here. All right, so starting off with the ones we know, that is a chevron amethyst. And my cat has come to say hello. Snowflake obsidian, pyrite, blue quartz. Hello. Yes. Mm-hmm. Are you putting in your opinion? Would you like to come be on camera? All right, getting back to this. I don't know what that is. This, I believe, is the black stripe jasper. Yeah, black stripe jasper. This is Unakite. This is Dalmatian jasper. I think that looks more like cheetah jasper, but whatever. Red stripe jasper. Green dot jasper. This is the hematite. That is granite. That's the geode. This is black obsidian. This is fluorite. So I think this is turconite. This is red jasper. I think this is supposed to be blue calcite. This is tiger's eye. Rose quartz. I think this is then sodalite. This might then meant to be carnelian, gray agate, and then I have jade and green aventurine. This looks more like aventurine to me, so I'm going to go with this is aventurine and this is jade. So that is all of that matched up. Moving on to the not National Geographic version. All right, this is the not tumbled amethyst. By the way, I was all on board with this kit until this. Now I have untumbled amethyst with green plaster that needs to be cleaned out. So I'm not happy about that. But moving along, this is moss agate. I think this is blue dot jasper. This is one of the types of fossil. I'm going to hold the fossils off because I don't know fossils well enough. Obsidian. This is green aventurine. This, my cat, man. Smoky quartz. That is Also, fossils. This is a fossil I do know because it looks very, very unique. Red jasper. I'm not sure on that one. Tiger's eye. Not sure. This might be fluorite. Again, maybe this is the Sakura agate. It's a little bit pinkish, but not really. We'll kind of sort of put that there. There's supposed to be a tumbled amethyst in here, but I'm not seeing a tumbled amethyst. All right, so we got rose quartz. This is yellow quartz. This looks like fluorite. This is rock crystal, what they're calling rock crystal quartz. This is just quartz. I think I determined that this is, in fact, the white turquoise chip. This is maybe apatite. I think they're calling this amazonite. Looks a little light to me. That's a bit suspicious. Yeah, as far as what's left, I guess this would be the yolkstone. I would not classify either of these as labradorite. I don't see a flash of any kind. Oh, there it is. That one's got a little teeny tiny flash right there. So this is labradorite, which means they are calling this lapis lazuli. I'm going to say this is a dyed stone of some sort. It just does not, it doesn't look right to me, especially considering I know what lapis lazuli costs. And I mean, this I know for a fact. This came from a reputable source. I know this is lapis lazuli. This is nearly the same size, and yet for this plus 23 other rocks cost much less. So I'm suspicious about this being lapis lazuli, but they're calling this lapis lazuli. And that means that this gray thing is amethyst. I mean, for comparison, this is amethyst, and this is not even a great amethyst at that. This is just a little tiny bit of amethyst. This isn't amethyst. All right, so as far as what these are, I'm gonna go with, this is the orthoceras. This is the stromatoporoids, and this is just fossil coral. So there you go. Like I said, up until the end, I was on board with the not National Geographic. It was a little bit cheaper. The stones you get are a little bit bigger, but laying them all out together, I'm not convinced that these are the rocks they're supposed to be. I mean, most of them maybe, but I don't. Yolkstone looks like it's supposed to be yellow. This isn't yellow. This is not an amethyst. I'm very suspicious about this being lapis lazuli. I'm currently tumbling labradorite, and it doesn't look like this. This might be actual labradorite, but it's not very good quality labradorite. Why in the world would you put an unpolished rock in plaster for me to have to chip out? Like, I'm gonna have to work with like a steel brush to get this clean so that it actually looks good. I mean, maybe I'll throw it in with a cleaning cycle of something at some point, but I mean, you get what you get. Over here, I was very easily able to identify the rocks that National Geographic sent. This carnelian, I've not seen a two-tone carnelian, but it does happen. That's the only one that I was like, yeah, that doesn't quite look like what they say it's supposed to look like. But, you know, that's what it is. And since she's wanting to be in this video so much, here's my kitty, Callie. She's being a little pain. So, she got to be on camera. All right. So anyway, thanks for watching this series that I did. I think in the future I'm going to stick with the National Geographic if I want to actually get what I'm paying for. Now again, what I got last year from National Geographic is much bigger. I mean, these are the fossils and everything. So it was a few dollars more to get the National Geographic. And I think it was honestly worth it. The box was a little better for the National Geographic, but as far as the rocks, very suspicious about what they sent. Not happy with the final piece. You know, it is what it is, but thank you for watching. And I will be back in a couple of days with my shutting down my Tumblr video, and then I'll be on break from tumbling for a while, but there'll be a video next week that's not tumbling related. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good holiday.